Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So this is Dr. Sajidullah with another reminder, inshallah, a brief reminder in relation to Ramadan. Last time we had talked about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has introduced this month of Ramadan in the Quran, and we talked about dua and the virtues of dua in this month. Today, inshallah, we'll read a long hadith and we'll just stick to the hadith, and it's a pretty self-explanatory hadith. We've read it multiple times, but this is a good reminder. And in this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ has introduced the month of Ramadan, and this is a hadith of Salman ibn Farisi radiallahu anhu, quoted in many books of hadith. Bayhaqi, Ibn Khuzaymah has also quoted it, and these Aimma have classified this hadith as Sahih. So here goes. عن سلمان الفارسي رضي الله عنه قال خطبنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم آخر يوم من شعبان فقال يا أيها الناس قد أظلكم شهر عظيم شهر مبارك شهر فيه ليلة خير من ألف شهر جعل الله صيامه فريضة وقيام ليله تطوعا من تقرب فيه بخصلة من الخير كان كمن أدى فريضة فيما سواه ومن أدى فريضة فيه كان كمن أدى 70 فريضة فيما سواه وهو شهر الصبر والصبر ثوابه الجنة وشهر المواساة وشهر يزاد فيه رزق المؤمن من فطر فيه صائما كان له مغفرة لذنوبه وعتق رقبته من النار وكان له مثل أجره من غير أن ينتقص من أجره شيء قلنا يا رسول الله ليس كلنا يجد ما يفطر به الصائم فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يعطي الله هذا الثواب من فطر صائما على مدقة لبن أو شربة من ماء ومن أشبع صائما سقاه الله من حوض شربة لا يظمأ حتى يدخل الجنة وهو شهر أوله رحمة وأوسطه مغفرة وآخره عتق من النار ومن خفف عن مملوكه فيه غفر الله وأعتقه من النار. So this is a hadith, and we'll quickly go over the translation. This is a hadith by Salman ibn Farisi radiallahu anhu. He says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam addressed us how and when the last day of Sha'ban. So the Ramadan was just going to start. Prophet ﷺ said, Ya ayyuhan nas qad adhallakum shahrun azim. O people, upon you there is coming a great month, Shahrun Mubarak, a month full of blessings. Shahrun fihi laylatun khairum min alfi shahr. This month contains a night that is better than 1,000 months. Not equal to 1,000 months, but better than 1,000 months in terms of reward. جعل الله صيامه فريضة. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made fasting in this month a farz. وقيام ليله تطوعا, and standing in the night of in these nights tatawwa, or a nafil, which basically means that it is a sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that is also obligatory. Standing up in his presence, before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Taraweeh. من تقرب فيه بخصلة من الخير كان كمن أدى فريضة فيما سواه. So anybody who comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, basically does good, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward this as if they are doing a farz ibadah. So we understand that in Islam, fiqh has made levels. There's fara'iz, there is sunan, there is wajibat, there is nawafil. So even if somebody does some nafil deed, voluntary deed, not necessarily, not required by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but a very good deed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to reward it like the like of a farz. And if somebody comes like with a farz, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward it as 70 times more. كان كمن أدى 70 فريضة فيما سواه. 70 faraiz, 70 times the reward of a farz performed outside of Ramadan. ومن أدى فريضة أتشام وهو شهر الصبر والصبر ثوابه الجنة. This is a great sentence of the Prophet ﷺ, where the Prophet ﷺ said that this month is a month of patience. So patience in terms of all things. Patience in terms of controlling your anger, patience in terms of staying away from food, patience in terms of doing all things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to stay away from. When we do this patience, sabr sawabuhul jannah. The simple reward for sabr, for this kind of patience, is jannah. Wa shahrul mawasah, and this is a month of feeling, of brotherhood, of feeling for your brother. So in all sorts, when we are hungry, we feel for our brother, and we also come together as community and take care of each other. وَشَهْرٌ يُزَادُ فِيهِ رِزْقُ الْمُؤْمِنِ, and this is a month, again, we see that all around us, and we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that as well, that this is a month in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increases the rizq and provision of a mu'min. So we are, alhamdulillah, all mu'mineen, we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our rizq, our provisions, and never let us run into any troubles in that regard. من فطر فيه صائما كان له مغفرة لذنوبه وعتق رقبته من النار. Whoever gives to, this is another big do of Ramadan among our list, that we help and try to give people to eat to break their fast. من فطر فيه صائما كان له مغفرة لذنوبه وعتق رقبته من النار. And this is a promise from the Prophet ﷺ that this is going to earn you maghfirat and freedom from hellfire. وكان له مثل أجره من غير أن ينتقص من أجره شيء. Yani, this means that the person who is giving to fast will get the reward equal to that fasting person. That does not mean that we do not have to fast. Of course, if we can, we have to fast unless we are very sick or very weak. But the person who is giving to fast will also get the reward of fasting. And the Sahaba, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them, they always ask the right questions. So they said that, Ya Rasulullah, not all of us have the means to provide for a fasting person to break their fast. The Prophet ﷺ clarified that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give this sawab, Man fattara sa'iman ala madqati labanin aw sharbatin mimma. So even a small thing, a tiny piece of date or some drink, that is also going to get that reward. وَمَنْ أَشْبَعَ صَائِمًا سَقَاهُ اللَّهُ مِنْ حَوْضِهِ شَرْبَةً لَا يَظْمَأُ حَتَّى يَدْخُلَ الْجَنَّةِ. If somebody gives a full meal, or somebody satiates the hunger of a fasting person, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to reward them such that they will be satiated until they enter Jannah. وَهُوَ شَهْرٌ أَوَّلُهُ رَحْمَةٌ. We all know this, and we'll explain this in detail inshallah in some another clip, that this month, the beginning is Rahmah, أَوَّلُهُ رَحْمَةٌ وَأَوْسَطُهُ مَغْفِرَةٌ. Or the middle part, the middle 10 days are forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the first part is mercy, first 10 days is mercy, the middle 10 days is maghfirah, wa akhiruhu itqum minan nar, and the last 10 days, everyone who makes even a little effort is given freedom from hellfire. وَمَنْ خَفَّفَ عَنْ مَمْلُوكِهِ. Whoever reduces the workload of their subordinates. أَمْ مَمْلُوكِهِ فِيهِ غَفَرَ اللَّهُ لَهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also forgives that person. وَأَعْتَقَهُ مِنَ النَّارِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them freedom from hellfire. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us in good health, in good shape, and inshallah give us the full rewards and virtues of the month of Ramadan. Ameen.